Welcome back to CuboldCast. Today we're going to be talking about the PS5 showcase and the underrated sandbox game Tower Unite.
Yes.
So wait, PS5 showcase or PlayStation showcase?
It's the same thing.
Okay.
Like
I think some of the games for PS4 though as well.
Yeah, a few of them. But I mean, obviously, a few of them was like GTA apparently getting another
People
remaster.
are very mad about that.
That's ridiculous. It's like they were showing off the trailer, like it was a new game, even though it came out like 8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's so annoying. PS3, PS4, and now PS5.
People are ready to move on at this point.
Yeah.
Come on, Rockstar.
I mean, GTA 5 is amazing, but like, come on, like it's been way too long.
It's like, what is it? The sponge has been wrung out enough for that stupid game.
They're trying to squeeze every last drop out.
I don't know.
Especially with online.
Speaking of Rockstar, Red Dead 2.
Red Dead 2.
When are you gonna finish that?
Oh,
huh?
yeah, I forgot about that. It's been so long.
I'm like halfway through.
Halfway.
Chapter 3?
Chapter 3. Enter chapter 3.
If we're
I think.
lucky,
okay.
by the end of the year, we'll have a podcast on it.
Actually, the last 3 chapters go very quickly.
Yeah.
So
It's just so hard to get back into it. Not that I'm not saying it's not a good game. It really is.
Well, okay, so I think your main issue was you didn't dedicate a certain amount of time in one time period. You're
broke
cutting it up,
yeah.
Mm.
So
and
it's
so
kinda-
it doesn't
Little
suck
bite-sized
you in
pieces.
as much, I guess.
it's just like when I have time to play a game, it's like,
You want to play Warzone?
well, I want to play something with friends. Like, it's not that I don't like single player games. I think slowly over the years I've developed this. I almost feel like I like linear games rather than open world now.
Actually, same. The last few open world games I got, I haven't really played a whole lot. We did get Far Cry 6 that we're going to be playing together, Chug and I.
Yeah.
But besides that, I've been playing pretty linear games.
Yeah, I almost want the story fed to me.
Yeah,
I wanna
I can
experience
see
what
that.
they
I can see
had.
that.
Mhm.
Not that Red Dead it has an amazing story so far, and you guys say that it gets like insane,
It does.
but it's just like, I don't know. I guess the open world aspect, like I don't want to have to travel like super far from place to place. Like I just kind of want like the cutscenes and the like.
Oh, well,
Mm.
well, when I played it, I didn't really do a lot of exploring. I played the story, and most of my time for exploring the world is in online.
Hmm.
So
There is more in single player.
there
though.
is more in single player, but the thing is, I played it the story for the story. I didn't really play it for the
Side quest.
side quests.
Yeah, I'm doing
Mm.
all main story. I don't
Mm.
think I've done a single side quest.
Wow. Side quests are very good, though.
Yeah,
There
are.
are some really cool side stories.
I actually just recently installed Witcher 3 again.
Because Sam got it.
Yeah, because Sam was playing it and he was asking me all these questions. I'm like, oh yeah, this, and I'm like, oh man, I want to play
I
this
still
again.
need to play it, but
It's so good.
I
there's
think
some.
I have like 80 hours in it, and I still haven't beaten it.
Yeah,
It's kind of
I
crazy.
think I have like
yeah.
over 100. That's really good.
But you play the DLCs too.
Yeah, the DLCs. I think it's Blood Hunt. That's a
Blood and Wine.
Blood and Wine. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was such a good one. That's like a whole new map. It's all like fantasy and colorful and
Mhm.
vampires and
Hmm.
Blood
dukes
Hunt.
and Blood Hunt is terrible. Okay. Side note: the new battle royale Blood Hunt is just it's so. It had so much potential. It's just so bland and
Okay,
boring.
the only things that are good in it: movement, graphics,
movement, yes.
movement, graphics.
The
Everything else
graphics
is
look
terrible.
weird though.
Well, it's the rain.
Mm.
The graphics, like the reflections, the lighting,
Everything was shiny. It looked like.
Yeah.
Even the people's
Yeah,
faces.
that is true.
It's so unnecessary.
They're like glass dolls.
yeah, it was like they were just glistening and
It
like
was-
just
it was
the
weird.
preview. I'm like, why are these guys shining?
Your head is just like has glitter on it.
Yeah, and the weird
so
thing
weird.
is like the raindrops on the body, they don't move.
Yeah,
Like
Mm.
they're
It's
just randomly
sitting there.
raindrops on them.
Just like hardened sweat drops.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the TTK is like way too high.
Mm.
takes forever. The way
And then the NPCs that just stand there and wait for you to eat them.
yeah, they're just like they're literally in alleyways, like sketchy alleyways, just like like on their phone.
Like,
and
hey,
then,
what's
like,
up? Come eat me.
Yeah, it's like
And then
I
they
don't
don't
know.
even do anything. You start eating them. They're like, oh no.
yeah. ah.
Wait, you eat their entire body?
Well, no,
Nah.
you just
That would
suck
be
their
awesome.
blood out
Oh.
of their body. But it's so stupid.
The way I see it is like the BR scene is so competitive. Like Warzone, Apex, and Fortnite. Those are the big titles.
PUBG used to be one big one.
PUBG too, mostly
It's still
in,
up there though.
It is
mostly
still
in
up there.
like Asia and stuff. But
Yeah.
it still is up there. But like, okay, so let's say these 4 like pillars of BR. There's no way Blood Hunt is gonna weasel its way in there. Like
Weasel.
6 months to a year away. I said this I had it in my script for my video that's coming out. The future of this game is like 10-minute long matchmaking because you can't find anyone that's playing the game.
It's gonna be like Blackout.
Yeah, literally.
This is going to be like The Culling or one of those games that YouTubers cover in a couple years. Remember this game Blood Hunt that released and then 6 months later there was no one playing it?
Yeah, they're going to be like, this game actually had potential now that they've revisited it or whatever.
Yeah.
How they do that. The Culling looked really fun though.
Yeah, there's a second one, but it got even worse reviews.
Well, you had to buy tokens.
Yeah.
And then the tokens would let you play matches.
Yes.
So you had to pay to play constantly.
I just like the Hunger Games setup.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick.
I almost missed that because like you run to the middle, grab weapons, and then run off into the woods.
Or you could run out in the woods and like not die at start or whatever.
That's why.
It was a cool
that's why
concept.
Battlefield is trying to do something new.
The
They're not
Hazard
doing
Zone?
the Hazard Zone, which is supposed to be going to be free to play.
Yeah.
Which is going to be big if it's fun.
Well, that's the thing. Like I said this in my video, Blood Hunt is like, it had a lot of potential though because it was something so different from everything that we're used to. And I think like, generally speaking, the Battle Royale scene is like in its infant years. Like, cause like TDM has been around for 2-3 decades and Battle Royale's been around for like, what, 5-6 years?
6 years, yeah.
Yeah.
So
what was the first TDM game?
TDM?
It must have
Wasn't
been
it like GoldenEye?
Probably.
It might have been, yeah.
It was GoldenEye
On
because
Nintendo
we used
64?
to play GoldenEye in school.
And I think Halo like revolutionized it.
Yeah, it
Because
did.
like everyone talks about Halo multiplayer.
Yeah. I'm actually curious. First team deathmatch.
Well, I mean, first-person shooter team deathmatch. That's what you're referring to, right?
It probably still
That's
is.
basically the same
GoldenEye.
thing. Quake?
Quake came out before
Oh.
GoldenEye?
Let me see.
No. I thought
That's
Quake
the
was
first
like,
result that came
GoldenEye
up,
was
but
N64.
GoldenEye.
Yeah, Quake was like
release.
late 90s, I think.
Quake was PC.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, Quake was before Nintendo 64.
When was Quake? 80s?
1996, and GoldenEye was
Oh, yeah.
1997.
oh.
I thought
So-
GoldenEye was like in the 80s. I don't know why. Well, that
No.
wouldn't really make any sense.
It was N64.
Hmm.
But yeah, apparently Quake.
I thought that was like a free-for-all.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. But
I've only played the newer Quake. Quake Champions? Yeah, that's what it was.
That game is fast paced.
It
I actually
is.
like the fast pace though.
It's like
Yeah.
the Doom 2016 multiplayer,
Yeah.
which was also pretty fun.
but
The
what
Doom
I-
Eternal multiplayer. Just saying.
Really?
It's terrible.
But what I was saying is, yeah, TDM has been around for like a couple decades, and now we have all these different types of TDM now. Like we have split gate type, we have
Yeah.
traditional Call of Duty, we have Battlefield, which is like a huge sandbox type thing.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so it's like I think it was good that they pushed like innovation because like
Yeah.
there's movement, vampires, like all these different abilities and stuff, but they just executed it terribly.
Yeah.
This is going towards my face
Well,
right now.
It was
mic stand.
another big thing in the fact of why certain companies and developers make battle royales for games that
No one
don't.
asked for.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody's looking for a battle royale from that series of
Yeah.
games, like Blood Masquerade, whatever, Vampire Masquerade.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that's the issue. I think it was Steve Jobs who said people don't know what they want until you make it, or something like that.
Yeah.
I guess.
So when a company comes out with something revolutionary that no one's heard of before, sometimes it catches on, but sometimes they don't do it very well.
Yeah.
And that's the problem, is when they do a poorly executed concept.
I think in very rare cases, but when you consider the gaming community, they know what they want.
oh,
Like
yeah.
they just complain constantly. But
Well,
that is
okay.
true.
There's
'cause-
always gonna be people who don't like a game. Nobody's
true,
gonna 100% like a game. Even some of the best games on Steam, it has overwhelmingly positive. But there's still 96, 97% of the people that like it and the 3% who don't.
Nathaniel.
So it doesn't really matter what it is. There's always gonna be people who don't
Yeah.
like it.
I was gonna say you were saying how, people don't know what they want. That's kind of like how PUBG was.
Hmm.
Like that came out and it just like went insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which actually the developer, he made his own studio now, and he's
Yeah.
PUBG Corp?
Did you? No. Did you see the video I sent with Jack Frags?
No.
He was basically talking about how Brendan Green left PUBG Corp and he's starting his own. What was it? Like he started his own company, but he's making his own engine.
Oh.
So basically, what he's doing is he's creating a world, like a full-on globe world with AI, and he's gonna let people use that to create their own games.
That's pretty cool.
So instead of him creating a game, he's creating a world for people to create a game in.
Didn't he say that he
so
wants...
like Little Big Planet, kind of?
Not necessarily.
I don't actually know how that's gonna work. But didn't he say he doesn't want... Like, he wants to end the era of, like, outside boundaries?
Yes, he wants you to be able to go anywhere.
Like, I think he wants to make, like... I don't think he wants to make, like, a 1-1 scale of Earth.
I think he does.
What?
Well,
I think
Jack
that's...
Frags, yeah, he was bringing up Flight Simulator.
So like Earth 2?
Well,
You heard of that?
He even said...
Oh, wait, is that...
It's that stupid NFT type scam where you buy chunks of the Earth.
Are you serious?
No.
Yeah, they literally took Google Maps. It's called Earth 2. It took Google Maps, separated it into this massive grid, and people will buy these little sections. And they're advertising it as like the next big thing. And you want to get in on this next generation
Did Logan
of real
Paul
estate.
promote that?
No.
Dink doink.
Doink coin?
Yeah, doink coin.
something
That is literally so stupid. Like, how can you scam your followers so often with these crypto?
I don't know. But yeah, it's so lame because people just buy land in the middle of nowhere. And the developer's just sitting there making money.
I don't know. Like, the whole NFT, I know you have something you were going to say probably about the thing, but
Did I?
the whole NFT scene is like
We're all over the place.
Yeah, I think it needs to tone down because I think there are like real artists out there that are making like digital art, and I think a lot of it has like value to it, but it's so oversaturated now that anyone can make anything and make money off of it.
Yeah.
But yesterday, Dr. Disrespect was streaming and I was watching him, and he had actually a really good idea. So he was saying, because he brought up NFTs or something, and he was saying that they should make it to where like the developers of games should somehow get like the original source file for objects in the games, and then you own that object, like the original Halo 2 sword or like a warthog or something, like that literal object, and then like somehow like stamp it or like make it official, and then like they have like a gallery, or maybe like companies can come to you and like lease out that object or whatever. Like, I don't know, it was a cool idea because like you can own literal objects from games, but they'll be like certified that object, like you own that.
That would
pretty
be,
cool.
Wouldn't that be kind of difficult though in the long run if you're gonna lease stuff? Let's say a company leases like 15 of your objects that you have.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that like in the long run, as far as they have the game released, you have to pay you?
It would be royalties.
Yeah, it'd have to be either royalties or they buy like, or they make a contract where it's like,
I feel like
as
that would
long as
get
the
too
game-
complicated though. Like it's
Yeah, well, it could be. I just think like that would be a much more interesting concept than what.
Buying a random picture of a cat or something.
Yeah, like a
Yeah,
JPEG or
I could
whatever
see
it
that.
is. But like rather you own literal like objects certified, stuff like that. Like own Ellie's bow or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Like you literally own her bow or whatever. Like obviously it's not real or whatever, but it's certified.
It's just crazy stuff because, I mean, you can buy a picture of a tweet now.
Yeah.
Like the first tweet on Twitter, a screenshot of that was sold for millions. It's crazy. I don't know. It's kind of ridiculous.
Oh, another scam that Logan Paul did was he had like tons of NFTs that he made himself. I mean, he obviously didn't make them, but he sold them for about like 1 or 2 Ethereum, and now they go for 0.001 Ethereum or 0.002.
Oh man.
Like, it's just terrible. Like, you just bought that for a couple $1,000s and now it's worth what, like a couple $100 or something like that. It's like terrible. It's
We should get back to games.
yeah.
I forgot what we were talking about.
We were talking about the Brendan Green's world
Oh,
thing.
yeah. No, what I was saying is in Jack Frank's video, he saw that Brendan Green said he wants to like create it so there's like 100,000 people in one world at a time.
A server with 100,000 people.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Something like that. That's their goal is to like make this a massive world.
It's exciting though. I mean, at least there's some people out there that are still like trying to innovate.
Yeah, it's different than developing games because you don't really normally see that. Like, because with he says he wants to create something similar to how he made PUBG in the Arma 3 engine. He wants to create something similar to that. So he's
like
going
Arma.
to create the world, and then the people create the games from within that engine.
It's kind of like what Doc, well, not exactly, but he kind of wants to make like a platform or maybe like some sort of engine where he specifically influencers like Twitch streamers or YouTube streamers can build a game off that platform.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting.
I'm just waiting for the day that there's a game like Little Big Planet again.
Yeah, they really need to remaster
They
that.
do.
Like, I don't know what they're waiting for.
I don't even care if it's a PS5 exclusive. Just remaster it.
Yeah, like what are they literally waiting for?
I don't know.
I'm sure there's people our age that grew up on that are like dying to have that.
You go to any playlist of the Little Big Planet 2 music, and people are like, "Oh man, I miss this game. This is
Yeah.
my childhood."
Yeah.
It's like this weird shared childhood, like secondary childhood away from real life that we
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
It was another world, basically.
literally, like that's literally how I remember it.
And anyone who didn't play it can't really understand how that was.
That's true, yeah.
I mean, I guess it's kind of the same with any community.
Yeah.
But we have a quiz. We should
Oh, that's
probably get
right.
to
Yeah,
that.
we should do that before we get
Lego
big
quiz.
into the.
It's not even gaming related, but we used to
Lego
play
quiz.
Legos
We were
growing up, so-
struggling to find one, so
Yeah.
this one works, I guess.
This site is so catered to little kids. I mean,
what was that one?
which Dream SMP character are you?
Yeah.
Or what was that one? The B Roblox.
It was it was a
Game or
specific game on Roblox. It was a quiz about that game.
It was
Who's
weird.
looking that up?
I don't know.
Our Ben is here,
Mm-hmm.
controlling everything.
Ricky hasn't been here for like 3 weeks.
Well,
or
he's
3 times.
he's busy today, so
Yeah, he's got a lot going on.
Yeah.
So-
it's we have Ben and Ricky as our
Mm-hmm.
backhand help or whatever you call it.
So Ben, are you gonna read the questions off?
Sure. How many
Yes, you will.
Can you go a little bit closer
you
to
have
the
to
mic?
get closer to the mic.
how many rubber wheels do Lego make every year? 318 million, 100 million, 25, or 150,000?
I'm guessing this
Rubber
is a
wheels.
massive number, to be honest.
25.
Mm.
Wait, you know that? Wait, don't.
25.
Oh,
It
20,
literally
oh, I thought it was
25
25
wheels.
million.
No, it just says 25.
Oh,
I got my answer done.
Yeah, I got mine.
I'm going to put 25.
No.
Oh my.
I gotta get a notepad thing up. Ben has my laptop, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ben, you little leech.
No.
No.
okay.
Can combine 6 of the 8 studded Lego bricks in how many ways? 50, 200,000, 500, 900 million, 100.
Oh,
wait,
this reminds me of
900
statistics
million.
class.
915 million, 103,765, or 6.
Interesting. Shouldn't we be reading off the answers?
He was
He did.
reading them.
Oh. I wasn't paying attention.
All right, I got my answer. You got the thing
Mm.
switched over on stream, Ben?
Yep.
Okay, not stream. The video.
Lego comes from the Danish phrase leg got, but what does that mean
Oh,
in
I actually
English?
know this one.
Plastic bricks, play well, toy bricks,
I
or
have no
tiny
clue.
toys?
Toy bricks,
Leg got.
plastic toys.
Tiny toys. Tiny toys.
Do you know, Ben?
No. I
You don't
have no
know. I thought you were a Lego fan.
idea. I am. I just don't know.
Wow, get banished.
Did you put your answer down?
Yeah, you're supposed to
we're
know
good.
this. You're supposed to know this
I don't
right
know.
now.
Put one
Sure.
down.
Okay.
Sorry.
How many Lego bricks would it take to reach the moon? About 40 billion, 50
What?
million, 260 million, or 20 million?
Which type of bricks though?
Those ones?
Looks like the-
Yes.
8.
That's actually crazy.
I don't know.
Even that number seems kind of small.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just gonna put
Whoa.
How many Lego sets are sold per second at Christmas? 4, 200, 28, or 1?
Man, I miss Legos. I'm not gonna lie. Legos were
It
so
would
fun.
be cool to get a big. Oh, we should get a set and build it for here.
That'd be cool.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Like a big one, a cool one.
Maybe one that has to do with
a game
a
or
game
something?
that we
Yeah.
play or something.
Mm-hmm.
There are more Lego figures than people on Earth. You didn't hear that?
Oh, man.
You didn't
I
hear
feel
that?
like some of these are kind of obvious.
Yeah.
On average, each person owns how many Lego bricks?
Gotta get closer
2
to the mic,
billion on
Ben.
average.
10, 200, 62, or 2 billion?
This is weird.
You
These
gotta
are
look
weird.
at the number and kind of
Yeah, but
you can kind of tell, but I feel like they're
What if-
wrong.
wait.
I don't know. I'm just gonna put a random one. The world's
I'm
tallest
gonna go
Lego
with
tower
something.
stands at 112
Wait,
feet.
can you talk a little bit louder?
The world's tallest Lego tower stands at 112 feet, but how many bricks did it take to make?
Here, Ben.
112 feet.
Basically, gag on the mic.
Well,
Wait, I didn't even write it down.
500,000, 46,000, 465 million, or 10.
112 feet.
this is weird.
It's a tower, so it's probably not small. It's not just one.
Like you try to think
Lego
about it
brick.
logically, but then I still am not confident with my answer.
Yeah.
I'm horrible with distances and dimensions, like in my brain.
Yeah.
Like if someone says like, "How tall is it?" I'm like, I don't know. I don't have a measuring tape.
Yeah.
Which country buys the most Lego? Germany,
Ooh.
Denmark, the UK, or Legoland?
Oh, that's
Why should it be Legoland?
If it's Legoland, I'll be annoyed because that's not a country.
I almost feel like it's.
This seems like a trick question.
I'm gonna try Legoland. I feel like it's a stupid thing, but it's almost like one of those ones where like if it is true, you'll get mad. You'll be like, why?
What is this
What?
next one?
Is that Ed
What?
Sheeran? Why Ed Sheeran?
What?
This is a Lego quiz, not an Ed Sheeran
Complete the
quiz.
name of this Ed Sheeran song.
What?
Lego face, teeth, house, or quiz.
Lego face, Lego teeth. He sang a song about Legos?
I have no clue.
Lego. Oh wait, I almost. Oh,
Lego quiz. I have no clue.
Why is this in hashtag gaming?
I
don't
don't
worry
know.
about it. All right, Ben, I think we're good. You can go back and
Okay.
or you can submit it, and then we'll see.
Scroll up to the top.
No.
I got
Wait,
that one
top
right.
Oh wait,
got it
rubber
wrong.
wheels. All right, I got that one.
Wait,
Wait.
did I get it wrong?
318 million.
No, I got it
Ben
right.
put 25.
I
Just
did that on
straight
purpose.
Up. Nah, sure you did.
No, wait.
I
No,
thought
I
they
got
made
it wrong.
25.
I don't know if I got it. No, I got it wrong.
Oh man,
What is this one?
this is statistics class.
I don't want to read that again.
You can combine 6 feet of 8. No, 6 of 8 studded Lego bricks in how many ways?
915 million.
915 million.
That's crazy.
I did 200,000.
I did that too.
Lego means
Play well. Yep. I
knew that
Oh,
one.
I knew that one. I thought that was some like a motto or something for them, or something.
Hmm.
I remember something about that.
How many Lego bricks does it take to reach the moon? 40 billion.
Hey, you got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's kind of obvious.
If it was million, that would be a little tiny.
Hey, I got this one right too.
How many?
28. Oh, I got that one too.
I did 200. I thought it was something insane.
But per second though, 28 sets per second. You know how much money that is?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Legos are insane. This one was kind of obvious.
Yeah.
More Lego
Yeah.
people, minifigures than people. Yeah.
62.
See, if it was a random number, like oddly specific, I clicked that.
No!
I put 200.
I knew this. Wait, no, I did. Oh, no, wait. Oh,
Wait,
never
what?
mind, never mind. On average, each person owns how many Lego bricks? It was 62.
Hmm.
Imagine 2 billion. Like what?
The only way I could see that being true is if there were
Wait.
how many
Uh,
Legos or whatever, if they were like
I didn't get that
in the
one.
trillions. And then
I
they
got
just
that one.
averaged it out. 500,000?
Yeah.
World's tallest Lego tower stands at 112 feet. 500K.
Germany
Germany.
buys the most Lego.
Isn't
Oh.
Denmark
I did-
where it's
I
made?
did UK.
I did Legoland because I wanted to see if it was like one of those like surprising things.
I thought it was
If
Denmark.
Legoland was a country.
I thought it might have been UK.
I got this one.
I did
don't
house, but I
know-
had no clue.
I don't even know what.
I did house because I think I remember something about that. Great
Huh.
stuff. Wait, Ben, go down. Great stuff.
Whoa. Wait. Look at that monitor and there's Lego texture, and look at that one and there's barely any.
Oh
Wow.
my!
That's how
You
bad the
used to have
colors
that
are.
as your monitor, Caleb.
That was my secondary.
Wait,
That
No,
was-
no,
That was your
no, that was
mon-
my primary.
It was your primary?
I think for a little bit.
That's
Good thing you didn't have to do
TVs
any
were the
color
best.
work on there.
Yeah.
I got 6.
6. Let me see.
I got
1,
4.
2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6. You tied. 4.
Wow.
Ben,
pretty
you
bad.
and me all tied.
Ah,
Let's get into the the
Tower
place.
Unite.
Well,
Wait,
we
there's a
could.
couple
I
more
was gonna
things
say
for
there-
PlayStation
yeah, I was gonna
Showcase.
say
Oh, okay.
PlayStation.
The thing that we're
Ooh.
excited for, Chug and I, Knights of the Old Republic remake.
Yeah, it's not remaster, it's remake.
Complete remake.
Remake.
This
There's
is
a difference.
probably one of my favorite Star Wars games. Besides Battlefront 2, it is my favorite.
And it is confirmed. I looked on StarWars.com. It does say it's going to PC, but it won't. I don't know why all the articles are saying it's going to come out simultaneously with PS5.
Because I don't think they checked for sources and they just
It's
tried
just-
to get clickbait
It's
titles.
so dumb.
I
Like,
don't think they understand the wording.
yeah, they don't.
I mean, I never finished it, but
Hmm.
I am definitely gonna play it.
Wait,
Oh.
the remake?
Yeah,
Dude.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I might just replay it again before
It
the
was-
remake.
It was so good. The world, it was huge, and they had a very well developed story.
Yeah.
And it was the kind of game where you could choose your path.
Mm.
You can go to the light side or the dark side, depending on your actions.
Yeah.
And you can join like, different factions, and choices actually matter.
Yeah.
Like one choice can change the whole rest of the game.
I
Mm.
wonder if they're going to try to make this game look as best as possible, or
Oh,
they
of course
make
they
it.
will.
Well, I'm saying, are they going to make it look good, but have everything else be amazing?
Oh, you
Or
don't,
they-
you don't want them to cheap out like
Yeah,
Battlefront
exactly.
2.
You don't want
How-
the graphics to be absolutely incredible and the game be terrible.
I mean, they already have their blueprint to follow. If they remake it exactly, but with updated graphics, voice actors, mechanics, and all that stuff, it'll be good.
Okay. Yeah.
But if they decide to put their own spin on it, then
Yeah.
that could be bad.
Do you guys know who's developing it? It can't
Aspire.
Aspire. What do they do?
Aspire. Aspire is known for doing remasters
Hmm.
and remakes of older games that you could
Oh.
download for free online.
Wait.
I didn't really look into it very much, but they did like their own like remaster of I think Republic Commando.
Hmm.
But it wasn't like published big. It was more of like a smaller type of hobby thing that they did.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure
Um,
they're good.
Yeah,
Ben-
and so Lucasfilm hired
1
them
second.
Mhm.
to do the remake for it.
Pull up a picture of Darth Revan. I realized after this trailer that Kylo Ren is such a blatant ripoff of Darth Revan.
Oh yeah.
He is, yeah.
I mean, complete. Look at that. Like, pull
Wait,
up one of the pictures. That's Darth Revan. That's literally Kylo Ren's helmet, basically.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And he's I was going to say
You can't say too much about it.
what?
Don't say too much about like his character.
No, I'm
No,
saying
he was gonna
I'm
say-
referring to the show or yeah, it was a show, right?
What do you mean?
There's a Old Republic show coming out.
No, that was canceled a while ago.
Was it?
It was by the same people who did Game of Thrones. They got 3 movies. Oh, actually, wait, the show. Oh, I know the 3 movies that were Old Republic were
Well, they were
canceled.
gonna be
Yeah.
directed by that guy, right?
It was the people who did Game of Thrones.
Hmm.
But
Well, no, there was a show coming out on Disney Plus, I think,
mean-
later on in the future. But people are saying that Darth Revan's going to be a girl, which
But
I
is
mean, I
that-
don't have a problem with that. But the thing is, Darth Revan was always a guy.
that's
is
not
that-
true.
Is that
Really?
was it ever confirmed though?
If you remember the game, that's not true.
Wait. Oh. Wait, isn't it? Isn't Darth Revan?
I don't
like,
really remember the game that much.
Wait, isn't Darth Revan like a I don't know. I remember watching a video.
I don't want to spoil the game.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
Oh, so
I'll
then
look it up
it's
later.
in- it's within
that was
canon
my
then.
fault. Sorry.
It could be either one. I don't want to spoil the game. I don't want to say too much.
Oh.
We can talk about it afterwards, but
Yeah.
It's like with like obviously this doesn't apply, but with Black Widow and what was the name? The enemy in it.
Never watched it.
Taskmaster.
yeah.
Taskmaster, which I don't think many people didn't have a problem with it being a girl, but the problem was that a lot of the backstory was just completely erased.
Yeah.
Like it's like what they did with Deadpool the first time around. Like all of the backstory was just gone, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is Deadpool."
Oh, the stupid one in the Wolverine movie?
Yeah, that's what they compare it to because they removed everything. It was just like, "Oh yeah, by the way,
That one was terrible.
this is Deadpool."
Remember they sewed his mouth shut or something like that?
Yeah.
For some reason.
And it didn't have like anything resembling like Deadpool at all. It's so dumb.
He didn't even wear the suit.
And he was serious too. Like Deadpool's like joking all the time. That's just not how he's supposed to be.
That was really weird.
In the Wolverine movie?
One of the X-Men movies, at the very end, Deadpool shows up.
Was it Ryan Reynolds?
It was Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
But he didn't have the Deadpool suit. It was before he was all burned up. And then I think like something happens and he gets burned and then he comes out bald and his mouth is like melted shut or sewn shut or something and he doesn't even speak anymore. It was really weird.
Remember
That's
that?
weird.
I saw a scene where like at the end of one of the Deadpools, he goes back or something and he shoots him or something like.
Oh,
he
like an end
shoots
credit scene?
Yeah, he shoots the old Deadpool. Then another one shows where it was like Ryan Reynolds and he's sitting at the table and he was like Green Lantern or something and he was going to sign the contract and he just shoots him in the back of the
Oh
head.
my.
That's awesome.
That's funny.
Which I actually watched Green Lantern yesterday again.
Is it
Really?
good?
It's not very good, but
Well,
it's
yeah,
just
obviously.
I was reading that some people actually really like it.
yeah, I was going to say it's not like horrible. It's not like the old Daredevil where it's just like unwatchable. But it was still good. I mean, it was decent.
Yeah.
It was mid.
It was mid.
Like Eminem. He's mid.
Okay.
No one will get that reference unless you're in our Discord
Anyone listening
server.
that has the name Connor is like doing the Arthur fist.
Yeah.
on the
Oh,
side.
yeah.
And they're wearing their baseball cap backwards.
Yeah.
Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
Let's
Yes,
get back into it.
exactly.
Yeah. It could be either gender
Okay.
for Darth Revan.
Yeah. I forgot about the
I don't know if
game.
Kale wants us to spoil it for him
I need to
afterwards.
I don't
replay
care.
it.
Well,
I need to replay it.
I'm going to play the remake. Oh,
So-
I have to wait super long.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll play the old one.
I'm gonna replay
Yeah,
through
that
it.
would be worth it.
Maybe I'll play the old one and then we can do a podcast.
Comparing it.
Yeah, after we play the new one or something.
That would actually be even better because if you only play the new one, you won't have any baseline to compare it to. So
Yeah,
It is an older game, so
that's fine.
you
Totally.
have
oh, and we want to do a podcast on Undertale.
to,
Chug doesn't like that.
I personally have no interest in playing it, but it's one of those things like it's such a huge part of the gaming community
Yeah.
that I kind of want to play it so that I can say I did.
Yeah. So, someone was talking to me a bit about it on Sunday, and they were saying like all this stuff, like not spoilers, but they were saying like how there's like all this lore and like different avenues and different scenarios and like all this kind of stuff. And just when they were talking about it, it just sounded like really interesting. So
Because
like,
I've seen gameplay of the first like 20 minutes, and that's not my favorite style of combat or even game.
no, I don't like time-based combat
Yeah.
much.
But I'm sure I'll like it afterwards, and we'll have a
Yeah.
lot of good things to say about it. There's just a huge cringy community.
Yeah.
Like, not the entire community is cringy, but there is its own community that's cringy.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
kind of hard to describe because it's like one level of the community,
Yeah.
and they're obsessed with Sans. I don't even know who
Yeah.
that is, honestly.
Well, I only know. I know.
Well, I know that noise.
Oh, I know.
the meme.
Yeah. I mean, I ran into a lot of Sans players in Smash Bros. Well,
Wait, what?
they'd have the Sans skin
In Smash
Oh,
Bros?
For
yeah.
for their the Gunner Me class. They would have a Sans skin,
Oh, huh.
but
So
But yeah,
weird.
there's a bunch of people who take it really far, and like the whole that one music from Undertale got really popular.
yeah.
But yeah, we'll play it and we'll see what we think about it.
there's also there wasn't much shown, but there's a Wolverine game coming out.
Yeah, and people are hoping it's gory.
That's what I was gonna say. I hope they don't
So-
like just make it like kid friendly. I hope it's actually
There
like-
is blood in the teaser, so
Yeah.
Huh.
but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it is Disney, right?
No, it's not. It's Insomniac who's making
Disney
it.
owns the IP.
I don't think
Yeah,
they'd be
but
scared to make a gory
Insomniac
one,
is
though.
making it.
They seem to have been with other things.
I mean, I don't know, possibly.
Well, you know what Insomniac is, right? They did Infamous,
Hmm.
and they also
those
did
were not
something
gory
else.
games.
Infamous was amazing.
Those
Yeah,
are
they
teen,
were-
teen
they were
games,
rated teen,
and I
yeah.
don't even think they had blood in it.
No, but
which isn't bad.
Yeah.
I remember playing that. We'd go to GameStop to look at games, and I'd play it on the little PS3 they had on the display.
Oh, yeah.
And I always liked it, but we never actually played it for our PS3.
We played First Light.
I played 1 and 2.
Yeah, we played
I never
the
played the first
pink off.
Yeah.
That was the new one.
Then it wasn't a full game though, wasn't it? I mean, it was, but it was very short.
But that was for the
Mhm.
PS4. I played the first and second on the PS3.
I remember the original guy had like this lightning weapon he would hit people with.
Yeah, well, he had a lightning power. I'm not sure if he had a
I
weapon.
thought he had some sort of like bat that was electric or
I
something.
don't know,
He had
there's-
a bat.
There's
or
a
he
lot
could
of
use a bat, I
those
think.
older games like Infamous, and then there was what is that game? Prototype.
I never played that.
Oh, that game is gory.
Yeah, like
That game is
I remember
really
there was a
gory.
lot of those like older games where the free roam world.
That's
and,
the one
Mhm.
where the guy's wearing the hoodie and he has the arm that's like a giant sword.
Hmm.
It's super gory. I remember my brother playing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that does remind me of those older ones.
There was another Marvel game announced.
Spider-Man
too.
2.
Oh yeah,
That has Venom.
Miles Morales.
Yeah,
yeah,
but it's
but also-
supposedly gonna have co-op.
Ooh.
So like Miles and regular in Spider-Man. So
Yeah,
both
that's
of them
pretty cool.
working
But a lot of
together.
people were like super hyped. They were all theorizing that Venom would be in it, so now it's confirmed.
Hmm.
And then there's supposed to be a second villain. People are thinking it might be Kraven, the hunter.
Huh.
But the God of War.
Wait, was that released? Or
No, there's
a
a new-
trailer was released.
Yeah,
revealed
the
for a
trailer,
new-
yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
That like I haven't played any of them, but just like the gameplay looks so good.
Well, there's only one other one.
Other than the old ones.
I'm talking about the newer
Yeah.
newer version of it.
like
that they
if I
have
had
released.
a PS5, I would probably play these.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's a lot of games we would play.
Wait a second. We didn't talk about the Nathan Drake collection.
I was gonna say,
Well,
dude,
yeah,
that
we're
is like,
waiting for that to be like later, I guess. But
that was
we
my
still have to
f-
talk about Tower Unite later.
Yeah.
so-
oh, true.
Dude, that was my like the first 3 games are like probably my favorite like trio of games, whatever you call it. But then there's a 4th one which I never played.
Yeah,
Well,
they're releasing all of them
Yeah, it's-
remastered on PC.
It's gonna be called
even
the
4.
the
Yeah.
Legacy Collection.
You
On
guys have to
PC.
play those.
We're gonna
Well,
get
we're
it.
going to.
Yeah.
Or
and
maybe
this
we'll-
time,
We'll buy it on the Cubold channel and all of us can play it. Or
yeah,
something
I'll
like
Yeah,
that.
replay
yeah.
them with you guys.
Yeah.
But then the 4th one, I'm really excited for to see how it looks on PC.
Because it looked amazing
Yeah.
on PS4.
It,
And the
it
physics?
looked amazing. It came out in 2016.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But it's one of those
Yeah.
games that are very well optimized in every aspect.
Well,
and-
you don't know that until it goes on PC.
At least for PS4, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Kind of like The Last of Us 2. I mean, the story, we're not talking about the
Yeah.
story, but the whole gameplay was amazing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I want to see what your thoughts are, Chug.
On what?
Because you like Tomb Raider.
I love Tomb Raider.
I wonder
Tomb
if you're
Raider's
gonna like.
amazing.
I wonder
I
what you're
don't,
gonna like
what
more.
am I gonna like better?
Dude,
I'm sure you'll like Uncharted more.
Uncharted.
Well, it's yeah.
It
it's
is
more
such a good series. I mean, I never played Tomb Raider, so I can't like compare them.
yeah.
It's just
I've
like
never heard of
Tomb-
Tomb Raider as having a good story before.
Tomb Raider is
Hmm.
very. The story is very
generic.
not generic. It's more of along the lines of focused on the mission
Hmm.
and less on the characters.
It's kind of there
Oh.
to justify the mission. Is that what you're saying?
Kind of. I mean, it's very hard to describe. Uncharted, I've heard it's more about the characters.
Yeah.
While Tomb Raider is more about like, oh, we have to complete the mission. We have to do this. We need to do this, or else the world will get destroyed. Something stupid like that. But like, I heard Uncharted is much different.
Hmm.
So I don't know which one I'd like.
I'm so excited. I am so excited to play them again. I think the second one was my favorite. Pretty sure.
Hmm.
The third
Mhm.
one was pretty good too. I mean, so was the first. But I think the
Is it
first
gonna
one-
be like how Master Chief Collection is, where you'll be able to play all 4 of them from one, or is
Oh.
it gonna be like cut into specific games? Because I hope it's more like Master Chief,
Yeah.
where it's only one game where you have to install.
I wonder if they're gonna have the multiplayer. It wasn't very good, but
We played it.
it was still there.
Oh, we did. Yeah.
Uncharted 3 multiplayer.
It was this free thing they released.
yeah.
Yeah. It
That
was
was
like
okay.
it was like the Last of Us multiplayer, where it was just kind of like there, and you played it.
I
for a little
forgot
bit.
that existed.
Yeah,
Last of Us multiplayer.
I did have fun with the Uncharted multiplayer. It was still fun
Yeah,
It
for a little
wasn't
bit.
anything crazy. But that's really exciting.
Yeah.
That's about it for the showcase, right? Or was there anything else?
Anything else was kind of mediocre.
There was, well, I mean, there was this like it's not even a game, which really disappointed me, but it was like some weird Ghostwire Tokyo. That actually looks kind of interesting.
What is that?
It's like I don't know. You saw it, did you? It was like
I didn't watch the whole thing.
it's like this kind of like horror game, action horror game.
Oh, yeah, I did see
But
it.
it looks really scary. Like the character models or the enemy models look terrifying. Like some of them look like Slender Man. Some of them have like just like a mouth as a head.
We haven't had a good horror game in a while.
It looks really
Yeah.
good. And it's like Tokyo themed, which I mean, I'm not like crazy about, but
So I'm looking forward to the Outlast Trials one.
Oh,
Definitely
yeah.
gonna play that next year.
oh, it was Kid Amnesia exhibition. And it's not a game, but the trailer looked really interesting. Basically, what it is what's that? It's not Dead Ma. It's what is it called? What's another Dead Ma 5 type?
Dead Mouse?
It's
Wait,
yeah,
what?
It's pronounced Dead Ma.
I thought it was Dead
no,
Mouse.
he literally said it
Yeah,
was
he
Dead
said it's
Mao.
pronounced Dead Ma. What?
Dead Mao.
Or
Dead Ma. Dead Mao.
Really?
Dead Mao. Yeah, he said that.
Oh, but what?
Dead Mao
It's still Dead.
5.
You can still.
No, he literally says it was Dead Mao 5. That's his
Yeah.
name. It's not Dead Mouse.
Oh, I've heard it said both ways. But what do we
Yeah,
say?
you can say it that way. No, but it's an exhibition for the art for. Man, what is the other one? It looked so interesting because I thought we were gonna get another horror game, but it's not. It's literally just a Radiohead. It's like an exhibition for Radiohead and their artwork, but the trailer made it look like another like really creepy horror game. It's kind of disappointing.
We need a good horror game.
It's been a while. And
I mean,
this-
there's Resident Evil.
It has been a while.
Resident Evil 8,
I don't consider
which
that
was
horror.
I mean, the first
It wasn't
part of
very
it was
scary.
horror.
I mean,
but-
other than that one house, that was pretty terrifying.
Yeah, with the baby.
yes.
Yeah, that was really scary.
This Halloween, we got to play some horror games.
I know.
Yeah.
We got to do the Halloween special
Well,
again.
Yes. Man.
There's so
that
many
was
games coming out in October, but none of them are horror.
We just
Our
got to play
time is
'em.
gonna be stretched.
Yeah.
If we do the 4 thing again, then we gotta pick them soon. So we can
the
prepare
horror
for it.
games,
Yeah, remember last year we did the 4 episodes where we did a new horror game each
yeah.
week.
Maybe we won't do 4 on the Christmas one. We'll just do the Halloween one.
No, the Christmas one we couldn't find anything that was like,
That little Santa game.
yeah. That
Wait,
was,
we did a podcast on that?
No, he did a video on it though.
I did.
Oh.
Hey, that did well. That
Yeah.
actually did really well. I had like,
Yeah,
you know,
because it was
couple
free.
thousand. Yeah,
All our free game.
I released it
videos
the
do
day
well.
after Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
I remember Nathaniel saying like, "This is so disrespectful that you released it the day after Thanksgiving."
But then after Thanksgiving, it's Christmas.
Yeah,
Get
it's
into the mood.
Black Friday. Like everyone's.
Yeah.
Let's get into some Tower Unite.
Tower Unite.
Yeah.
So how did you get into this game?
Sam got me into it.
How did he get into it?
His brother got him into it.
Who?
Oh.
Noah?
Noah, yeah.
I have never
Noah
heard of this game before.
Noah
you
got
guys.
it, and then Sam got it, and he started streaming it to the chat. And I'm like, "What is this game?" And he told me, and I was like, "Oh, I've seen this before because I have seen it in the past." And then I was like, I looked on Humble Bundle because there was like a sale happening,
Yeah.
and it was like $4 or $5 off. So I'm like, why not?
Isn't
and so
the
I
game
bought
from
it.
like 2016?
It is,
Yeah.
and it's still in early access too.
The video I did, I mentioned that it came out before all these other games like VR Chat, Rec Room,
Really?
all those big games. Yeah, before
Hmm.
Wow.
2017 and up is when all those games started coming out.
Huh?
And
It's weird
so
because I never heard of it before. You guys.
I
brought it
saw it, but I just never gave it a second look. But I don't know. It's really cool.
Oh, Ben. Actually, Ben has the
What?
Steam charts.
Oh,
Can you throw that up? Because, like I said, I have never heard of this game before you guys started playing it.
It is $20 to buy it,
Mm-hmm.
which is probably the reason that it's not as famous as
Yeah.
the other games.
But I kind of like that because if you think about it, all these other games are saturated, oversaturated with a lot of kids that get it because they don't have money.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't run into a lot of kids in Tower Unite.
Mhm.
No.
It's mostly older people just
Yeah.
having fun and no one being annoying.
Yeah.
The all-time peak was 1,500.
Wow,
That's really low.
Whoa.
that is low.
And
Although
it's such a good game, though.
It's severely underrated.
It
Yeah.
is. So basically, what the game is, it's a hub to do whatever you want. A sandbox game. You can go in, just hang out with your friends. You can there's a plaza, and within the plaza there's all these buildings you can go into, and then each building is something different. Like you can go into a theater, and then post YouTube videos into it. Obviously, there's banned URLs and different things like that. You can't just play everything you want. But you can watch videos with your friends. You can go to the bowling alley, play bowling. You can go to the casino, my favorite
You've been
place to
spending
go.
so much time there.
It's so
You're a
boring.
degenerate
I don't
gambler.
know. Sam and I've been going to
You
the
guys are obsessed.
high stakes poker
I
table.
swear, if it was real money, you
Yeah,
guys
that'd
would
be
be
fun.
Nah, I'm not. No
We
way.
played poker
There's no
yesterday.
Never
way.
go to a casino.
You destroyed me.
Well, I just got lucky with cards.
You
and
still
I was trying to
destroyed
teach
me.
you how to play. So, but there's so much to do in it.
And the mini games
It's
too.
insane.
All the mini games are fun.
yeah,
Yeah,
like the
there's-
infected mode.
It's so fast paced.
I know, it's so fun.
Yeah, there's a ton of mini games.
There's a super monkey ball type.
That's my favorite mini game to play though.
Mario Kart.
There's
you were the
mini
big-
golf.
When you were the big Mario.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was a
I-
giant Mario head.
You can choose your character, kind of like in VR chat, and you can be anything that's on the Steam Workshop.
Mhm.
So I chose this giant Mario, thinking it was smaller, and I couldn't even see where I was going because
Yeah.
it covered my entire screen.
It's
You
funny.
just see this giant Mario head.
You literally got stuck too.
Yeah, I went off the map and got stuck. So
Yeah.
I couldn't respawn.
You were just like driving into the side of the wall.
It's so much fun, especially if you have a group of friends.
yeah.
What else do they have? The dragon game,
Yeah,
where one
that game
person,
is fun.
one person's a dragon, and they have this giant button on their back. And then there's these little knight guys that run around, and the goal is to touch the button on the back of the dragon.
yeah, but
And
the
so-
dragon can eat you, and
You have to outsmart the dragon somehow.
yeah, it can fly. So
Outsmart or just gang on him.
Bum
and-
rush him,
yeah.
yeah, that seemed like it worked every time though.
Yeah, pretty much. Or you
Unless,
get
unless you use the screaming thing.
yeah.
and
The
it-
hitbox is a little
Mm.
weird though.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes,
is.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'd press it, like I'd literally jump on it, then it wouldn't.
No, you
register.
can't
Yeah,
jump
you
on
don't
it.
jump on
You have to click
yeah.
it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have
Mm.
to left
Oh.
click on the button.
Oh.
Or else it
That's
won't
probably
actually
why
do
then.
anything.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What
Wait,
else
Ben,
is
you,
there?
you have it back on the camera, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's
There's
mini
the
golf.
arcade,
Well, the arcade is not a mini game technically.
but it's a cool thing.
It's an area you can
It's
go.
literally like Chuck E. Cheese.
yeah.
Every game that they have at Chuck E. Cheese or any other arcade, they have it.
You get to play around with all the games that you grew up with and not spend a dime for it.
Yeah.
It's like, think of it as like, you used to go to Chuck E. Cheese and spend a ton of money, or your parents would spend a ton of money.
Yeah.
You wouldn't spend a cent because you were
Yeah.
a kid. But you go there and you spend in-game currency, which is not real money.
No, okay, there's one huge thing.
Yeah.
We can go back to the arcade after this, but no in-app purchases. No, you can't. Once you buy the game, you can't buy anything within the game with real money.
I even saw a thread where someone was like, "Can you please add microtransactions so I can buy currency?" And the developer was like, "We're never adding microtransactions."
That's good. They held that for 4 years so far, right?
5,
Yeah.
5 years.
almost 6.
It's refreshing to see that though.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
is.
Tower Unite Battle Pass.
Battle
That would,
Pass?
or
Well,
what would you call that?
I mean,
I don't know.
It would probably give you customization items that only the Battle Pass has.
They'd probably call it like the Tower VIP pass or
Yeah.
something
But-
like that.
They don't have that.
it would just be
so-
distasteful. Like I'd hate that. There's something wholesome about the game.
It's like the
Yeah.
Plunder Pass
Pl-
in Sea of Thieves.
No,
It's
I
like-
forgot about that.
Yeah, it was, out of nowhere they
the
just added
Plunder
a
Pass.
Battle Pass into
Like
it.
why?
It's so dumb.
Tower
Um,
Unite is a throwback to what games used to be.
Literally, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just pure fun. There's nothing that's oh, please spend more money in this
Mhm.
game. It's just grab friends, go play a bunch of mini games, and hang out.
Yeah. And
Pretty
the other thing is
much.
like they're continuing to add more locations, right?
Yeah, there's constantly
Mm. They
do-
coming soon areas.
They do weekly devlogs.
Well, devlogs don't.
No, I know, but
mean
they state what
updates.
they did too.
Oh yeah.
That is good
they,
though.
They keep updated.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
They're still passionate about the game.
Yes.
And you can buy your own condo, which I haven't done yet.
I spent too much money on condos, and I don't even do anything with them.
It reminds me of like Club Penguin a little bit
Yeah, it does.
in the way that you can go customize your igloo.
I forgot about Club Penguin. That was another secondary childhood.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that had microtransactions. You could buy the
Yeah, but it's
The
I'm talking about the
membership.
way the community.
The
Unless you
Club
got
Penguin.
that engine.
well, that was only
The
coins.
coin engine, yeah.
Yeah, we used Club Penguin Moneymaker and hacked coins into the game.
oh
Yeah.
my.
It surprisingly worked. I don't know how.
It was expensive.
I remember I would like go to your house and we get on your little laptop and we're like, all right, let's get some money.
Yes.
Oh my.
And we thought it was the coolest thing.
Yeah. I remember, like, I think I had, what was it that allowed you to do that extra customization in your igloo?
The member,
get
the
Club
membership.
Penguin
I had
membership.
that for like a month or something, or 3 months maybe. And that was like, I felt so cool. Like
well,
that I had
yeah.
we
that.
would always like, oh, we got $5. Let's go get a month of Club Penguin membership. Let's do it.
Dude, I wonder if
soon
they
as we
still
got
sell
money.
those cards.
No, they
Club
don't.
Penguin's not around anymore.
No, it's
Well, they
around.
rebooted it or whatever.
Did they?
It's
after they
still
shut it down.
around. Yeah,
Oh.
it's just it's not owned by the same
There
people.
was so much backlash after they shut it down that they restarted it or whatever.
Well, I know that an independent company restarted some servers and they had some issues with actual predators being on the servers.
Oh.
And that got shut down. Are you
Hmm.
referring to that or another one?
No, I'm pretty sure they reinstated it somehow.
I think so. Yeah,
Because I
Huh.
remember seeing something about it.
it's like Lego Universe, JJ.
Yeah. I don't know if you ever played Lego Universe,
No.
but this was a Lego MMO game that we absolutely loved it.
Mhm.
But they shut it down less than a year after we started playing it because it didn't make enough money. It was
When was that?
2011, 2012?
Yeah,
What-
a
something
little
like that.
while
Whatever
ago.
happened to that like remake that
They're
There's no-
doing.
I
They're
was gonna
doing it
mention
now.
they had a subscription model, kind of like World of Warcraft. It was that kind of game, like an MMO like that. But eventually they just didn't make enough money, so they shut it down.
Huh.
Some people have been recreating it piece by piece since then, and they're about to release a full beta pretty soon. And they're gonna have the entire game for free.
Ooh.
And they've been working on it for like 10 years.
I hope the
Ugh.
same thing with the Little Big Planet project doesn't happen.
No, Lego gave them permission
Oh. that's
as
good.
long as they don't monetize it.
Huh. That reminds me of the some people were making a Little Big Planet remake. It was basically
Mhm.
going to be Little Big Planet 2, but Sony shut it down when they were like in the later stages. Just
Ah, that
terrible.
sucks.
That's pretty sad.
It would have been free for PC.
But yeah,
Would've been awesome.
literally Lego Universe was one of our childhood games, and
I never played it.
we'd love to see it.
I'm gonna
up
play it again when it comes out.
I know.
I'll play it. That sounds like
Yeah.
fun.
It was so cool. Like it was just besides the initial membership, there weren't any other microtransactions.
JJ, the Ninjago area where you get the
Yeah.
ninja
Dude,
outfits,
Lego Ninjago, those movies were great.
You
Oh,
can, you
as a
can go to the
kid.
Ninjago dojo.
and you can
and then-
become a ninja. You have to go through all these little quests and
Yeah.
you get the sword.
It was so cool because you
Oh,
could choose your
dude.
path. Like there was the initial factions. There were 4 factions that you could join. There's like one faction was like the dark faction.
Yeah.
And in each of the factions, there were 3 classes you could choose.
Hmm.
So there's one that was like an explorer one. Like they had like pirate flintlock and swords and
Yeah.
stuff. But they all had different stuff. And you would join this faction and do quests for them.
Hmm.
And it had a decent community. The
Hmm.
people that played it still really want it back.
Yeah. Well, you said you joined kind of late, right?
Yeah, mainly because of the membership model. I think like the last year, they released this thing where you could play the first planet for free because there were a whole bunch of different planets you can go to and explore. And eventually we got the memberships and loved it.
Yeah, and we would sit on our desks like back to back, and we'd play together.
Yeah, we'd play it on
I-
like a junky laptop.
the
that got
laptop
10
was
frames per second.
exactly. It
Yeah.
was so bad, but
That's the best though.
the good
It is,
memories.
yeah.
Those
The
were
good
like, yeah,
memories.
we didn't have the 200 frames. It was just
You didn't consider
crappy-
frames then. You just
Yeah.
considered the game for
Well,
what
it's
it
kind
was.
of like you play on a Game Boy or a DS or a PSP. Like you didn't care at that time.
yeah.
Like right now, if we probably got like a PSP again and we played a game on it, we'd probably, oh, this is crap. What the poop?
You
What
guys
are we?
remember the chunky Toshiba laptop?
Yeah, the
Yes.
red one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was awesome.
Yeah.
It got so hot.
Yeah. Dude, when you said Ninjago, right, Ben?
I
Lego Ninjago?
actually never watched Ninjago.
I thought you said you didn't like it.
Oh, I didn't like the actual
Dude.
like movies, but I
What?
didn't like them that much.
Lego Ninjago is awesome.
I didn't mind the sets that much, but I never
we
really got
loved the
those.
sets. That's
Yeah.
why we loved
Did you
going
guys ever watch
in-
the movies?
Maybe a couple of them.
Yeah, we probably watched the movies. We didn't watch the show though.
Dude. I love Lego Ninjago.
This is like nostalgia day. What's going on
nostalgia.
here?
Well, a lot of this, like, with Tower Unite. I keep saying
Yeah,
Towers,
yeah.
but with Tower Unite, like, if I were to sum it up in one word, it would literally be like wholesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it reminds me back of like those types of games, like
Mhm.
just sandbox games where it was just mini games and like there wasn't
Mhm.
any like crazy progression or like battle pass or.
Well,
you're
you
not
can
worried
do-
about grinding.
Yeah,
No,
I mean you can do
okay.
random things. Like
Well,
you
unless
can,
you're Sam.
you can literally buy a metal detector and go metal detecting on the beach.
Yeah.
You can get a fishing pole.
Like a
and go
treasure
up,
will wash up
can-
and you have to go find it.
and you can go up to like a lake, or you can go to the ocean and go fishing.
There's a water
Like,
park
you
you can
could
go
do
randomly.
so
I
much
didn't go to
in
the
it.
water park. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
actually,
it's really cool.
Oh, they have trivia. We've been doing a
Oh,
lot of
I love
trivia.
trivia.
So much fun.
I
But
do have
sometimes-
a con for it though.
What?
I wish it'd let you choose the genre of question that you're getting.
Yeah.
Or like
or you could look at it like you never know what's gonna come up. It's kind of
yeah,
fun
but
that way.
sometimes it like overlaps.
Oh,
If there's
yeah.
not enough questions that
Yeah.
day, it overlaps.
It's funny because like sometimes there'll be like a question that you learned in school, and you're like,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know. And then you're like, if you get it
Yeah.
wrong, it's like, oh man.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, it's like whatever. I don't remember a lot of stuff from school, so it's
Yeah.
most of them are like not school related.
yeah,
A lot of them are anime related, which we have no clue about.
Yeah,
Except for
it's super
Jaden.
weird.
Little weeb.
Yep.
it actually used to be a Gmod server.
What?
Oh,
It was originally called GM Tower.
Really?
And it was
Oh
rich-
yeah, I
yeah.
think you mentioned
Oh
that.
yeah.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of like PUBG, how it used to be Arma 3.
That's really cool, actually. I've joined a server like that in Gmod before, where you can watch YouTube and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
I had a TV and I would always play Badlands Chugs on it in Gmod.
Yeah.
Remember that
So-
time? What was it? Like you walked into the theater and there was this guy that had this like player model that was literally a giant nose and like two chunky legs and eyes, and he was just at the top of the theater, just like sitting there.
I don't know. Wait, what was he
He's
watching?
watching Mario speedruns.
Oh yeah.
And then you turned on you turned on the Joey ASMR or something.
Yeah, where he's just eating the Popeyes. Yeah.
There was just no reaction. The guy was just
He's
still
just
sitting
watching.
there.
He's just chilling. It's
It's
funny.
so funny. And the player models, there were so many of them, so you barely run into people that have the same one.
Yeah,
And it's just so different every time you play
I
it.
use the thumb
Thumb?
guy or the thumb guy or what do you
Oh
call it?
yeah,
The
Thumb.
Thumb
Yeah.
From Spy Kids.
Yeah.
Another nostalgic
They actually have a
penguin.
plushie in the actual game of a Thumb.
Oh really?
Really?
Yeah.
It's just hilarious. Like remember that time you walked up you're like in the arcade or something, and then you saw this porcupine, and the guy was like this tiny player model. It was like a
Oh,
little
it was
porcupine
super
thing,
tiny. Yeah.
which that sometimes is an issue, I think,
Yeah.
because I feel like the hitboxes are weird.
They are if you're
Yeah.
playing a competitive game like Infected.
In the infected one, someone was a literal skateboard,
Oh, that was so annoying.
and we couldn't hit them because
Oh,
they were
ano-
so tiny.
Another guy was, what is it?
PNG.
Oh.
A PNG of a meme.
Yeah.
And if you
Yeah.
turn sideways, they go invisible. So it's like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Still really
so
fun. Though.
fun.
Yeah, it is.
We streamed it for a few hours last week.
Oh yeah, we're actually gonna release a stream highlight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Work on it now.
Finding
I need to post that
a
stuff.
video editor.
My footage.
yeah.
That's gonna be funny. Hopefully.
We're working on doing that every week, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll have stream highlights going forward.
I think that's
uh,
pretty much it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't.
There was a lot of random stuff today.
Yeah.
And
It
very
was fun. I like
nostalgic
that.
day.
Yeah.
Talking about stuff we loved in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
There's a lot of fun stuff that we used to do.
yes.
A lot of the a lot of the stuff that we used to do we can't do anymore because it's either shut down or
Well, I mean, like everything was more fun as a kid.
yeah.
So everything you did, you have like rose-colored glasses for it,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and
Even though stuff is fun now, it's like it never compares to
yeah,
back then.
Yeah. Like if we got on, let's say like an old laptop now and we started playing on it, we'd be like,
We
we
get
want to
frustrated.
smash it.
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah,
Aw. It's got depressing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
it
sad.
is.
I miss like.
I know.
I think that was about it,
Yeah.
right?
I think so.
We can wind down. Do we have any Q&A questions?
Oh, that's right.
Probably
I
not. but
don't know. I think they're all just meme questions.
I don't think we had any for this. No, we
Even if
don't.
they're meme questions, all right.
Wait.
Oh
Oh
no, we don't.
No,
Okay,
we're good.
I guess that's it then. Thank you for watching CuboldCast. We'll see you in the next episode.